Okay, so first of all, we called it, okay? No one else knew this. No one else could figure out the name. But my beautiful chat and me together, we figured it out, that it was going to be called Destiny. When we theory crafted a little bit, like, when was it? Like 5 months ago? 4 months ago? Somebody find the clip. Probably he's gone forever. But it's going to be the official name for the winter update, which will be our summer 2022 update. Destiny. Wow. How cheesy with the names can we get? Not much more than this, okay? So the showcase will be on the 23rd. I don't know if that still means, because there was like the word on the streets was like that the update was going to hit the 28th. It's possible that they're going to do the final showcase then and not have any Tespia stuff before then. So we'll have to see how they roll things out. And I mean, I would think that they wouldn't add all the classes to Tespia for everyone to see and then do a showcase after that when everyone already saw everything, right? Time to speculate about the I and the S. Yes. Right, it's going to be Insurrection and then Savior. Right, you go. That's going to be it. Clip it. Actually, Insurrection might be a little bit too long. Infinity. Incredulity. All the Koreans like, what? But yeah, so the showcase is going to be on the 23rd, so that's still 3 weeks away. So Thursday, 3 weeks from now. So hopefully we'll see all of the skills there for all of the classes and get a little bit more insight in what is exactly... I'm thinking it's going to be mainly just like showing all the visuals. But probably also, so they said that they were going to change some stuff with mobility around as well, right? Teleport for the mages and some flash jump updating as well. Incel, yeah, that's definitely going to be the eye. And then the S is going to be sex, right? Yes, there you go. All right. But yeah, what I really want to talk about in this video was that there was a new KMS Tespia version out. Came out yesterday. So it changed to guild skill points. Even more changes. I know we just had the changes, but of course KMS has had those for 6 months now. So they've had 6 months to roll around with that. And apparently they got additional feedback. And basically what they're doing is a little bit higher bar. I would say definitely a higher bar to entry than to the participation points. But it's going to be like, basically the flag race is going to be similar to that. And then it's all going to come down to culvert. Way more pressure, way more percentage value on the culvert. So we'll see in just a bit. So this is a small Testserver patch was released. Some kind of damage skin with all the all the pitch boss items. Apparently the Tobin-haired hero is coming back and he's going for the full pitch boss set. You know, because he can get that stuff super fast because he's just a god, a gamer god. With a little bit of our help, but he just like stumbles and gets all the good luck that we can never have. So we can, you know, find a common enemy in the Tobin-haired hero. Before it doesn't contain any information about the winter update, which confirms that the patch will be on December 30th. Okay. Yeah, so exactly... So it looks like 1 week. It might be that they showcase on the 23rd and then also put everything in the Tespia server on the 23rd and then release it on the 30th with like the final check. That's possible. And have 1 week in Tespia. So well, yeah, we'll see in like 3 weeks how that all turns out. Or maybe in 2 weeks if they release something early. So, improvements, skills. Noblesse skill points given out in flag race order has been changed. Each guild member's weekly flag race score will now be added up, and Noblesse skills will be given out according to the guild's total score. So it's a little bit different now. Now it's going by percentages, right? So now it's just going by the flat score. So if your total guild can hit 10k points or higher, you get 10 skill points for that, and then that's that. So it's just 1 skill point for every 1,000 points your guild gets per week. It's pretty straightforward. It's much easier also to just look at the points and see how much more you need to get to the next one, rather than working with percentages and tops. So it's a simpler thing. What does that mean though? That's going to be 10 skill points from the participation, 10 from the flag. So there's going to be an extra 30, no, an extra 40, yeah, up to 60 total, right? 40 that can come from Culvert instead of 25. So the first guild is going to get 40 points there. So it's going to be way more Culvert heavy. And if you were in the top, so I think our guild was in the top 11% or something. So if you can get into top 10%, which was pretty close, instead of getting 19 points there, we would get 27. So basically, you know, if your whole guild like sucked at flag race but was doing okay at Culvert, this will be a bonus. If you guys were crushing flag race but Culvert was a disaster, then this might be, then this is probably a nerf. But yeah, so if you get at least 500 ranking points or higher for the Culvert, you'll also get 10 skill points out of that. So basically, if your guild is okay at flag race, just plays the game, and there's like 3 people in your guild that do Culvert, you're getting 30 skill points. You're going to be maxing out the damage percentage and the critical damage percentage guaranteed. So those are basically free, quote unquote, as long as you do enough flag racing. This is still a decent amount of points. But you should be able to get like 3 or 4k pretty easily. The 10 participation points is pretty easy. So you're looking at like 24 skill points pretty quickly. So that's pretty close to maxing out 2 skills. If you want to max out 3 skills, you're gonna have to do a little bit better. Then you want to get 25 points, right? For 45. Yeah, you want to max out flag race, and you want to be top 15% to max out 3 skills. Yeah, and if you're doing even better, then you can go into your 4th skill, all the way up till maxing it if you're first in Culvert. So, a lot more pressure on Culvert, but still, you need a pretty big guild to hit those flag race points easily, or you need like, if you have 10 flag racing gods who just get those points, then everyone else can focus super hard on min-maxing their Culvert scores. So yeah. That's going to be that change. Oh my god, 30% EXP boost in Endwalker Final Fantasy 14? Nice. Okay. After reorganization in June, the competition in flag race, or what we just had, right? Between guilds was overheated and players and guilds became overly fatigued. Therefore, a large part of the Noblesse SP given from flag race has been transferred to Shirinian's Underground Culvert, and the Noblesse SP given from flag race has been changed to be based on flat requirements. In addition, for Shirinian's Culvert, Underground Culvert, the upper section has been subdivided further, and the points have been redistributed in general to lower the difficulty for acquiring Noblesse SP overall and to alleviate the competition between guilds. I mean, that's what people want, though. No, I think it's okay to have more competition on the upper end and to be a little bit more forgiving to the lower end. I think that'll be fine for all people, right? Because it makes it more. I think it makes it more competitive on the top and less competitive on the bottom, while still getting a decent reward there. I think that's a good redistribution, honestly. But again, that'll be reflected like in 4.5 to 5 months probably for us, or maybe even in 6 if they combine it with the winter update, so our summer update. Going forward, we'll continue to monitor guild content. If we determine that additional measures are necessary, we will make corrections. Okay, cool. Improve the issue with a flag race start time guide was sometimes not provided. Ooh. Improve an issue with the following skills where in Gloom they would only move you to the lowest platform. Eviscerate and boost end hunter's target. This is a really big burst thing for Aaron that does like 3 million lines, right? And it's basically their strongest burst skill, even though it's like one of those finisher things. And an iframe. Demon Jump has been improved so that you can use the skill after Demon Jump, or use Demon Jump after using certain skills more smoothly. There are some classes that can jump off a rope and then still up jump. I think Demon can do that, but then some other classes can't do that. Like if you're on a rope, you can't jump off the rope and then up jump. Some classes can and some can't. Even though they're supposed to have the same mobility. It's really weird. I hope that gets unified as well with the winter update, but probably not. Fix an issue with Battle Mage's death where it would be deactivated when entering maps that restricted certain movement skills, even if you could still use attacking skills. Okay. Cadena's AD ordnance's duration has been increased from 10 seconds to 15 seconds, and it has been changed so that it instantly fires when it hits 38 times while charging energy. Noah, can you translate that? What the fuck? Does it have to hit? It has to hit targets 38 times. There's an issue with AD ordnance would sometimes disappear without firing the last attack, the energy orb. To improve this, the duration has been increased and the orb has been changed to fire instantly when the charging attacks more than a certain number of times. What's the cooldown on this? Isn't that cooldown pretty short? Ayumi love. Kick. And now Noah's gone. Now he's busy. Hard Lotus. Okay. Okay, that's kind of busy, yeah. Oh, did I click 4th? I meant to click 5th. Whoops. Sounds more like Lucid to me. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, it's in here, of course. Duh! Here. Apocalypse Cannon. Oh. Oh, 25-second cooldown. Okay. After messing enough energy, it increases supernova to deal 700. Yeah. And that goes up to like 1700 damage, 1600 damage? 1650, yeah. Inflicting 500% damage almost 5 times and up to 8 enemies, set intervals. And then shoots 1650 8 times and up to 15 enemies. Kind of buff again. Yeah, because apparently it didn't always fire if it didn't hit targets enough. So now it's always going... Basically, they make it last longer and put a... not a ceiling. A baseline, I guess? For, They put a basement... they put a basement in. So if it hits at least 38 times, then it'll fire automatically. And is it a buff though? Because what if it hits a lot? Doesn't it just fire faster and then it's gone? Or does the cannon stay after it fires? Because then it's no longer charging, right? I guess we'll have to see. Basement Pog, yeah. Monsters. In Lucid, Phase 1, it has been improved so that if you defeat the Black Heaven core, the remaining lasers will no longer deal damage. Good job. Can no longer die to skills in the map that should be gone when you kill it, after you killed it. Took them only 6 years to implement that. Round of applause. Black Mage has been improved so that if you are dead while changing phases, dead characters will be moved after reviving, instead of being forcibly moved. That's only... Is that a year and a half after... No, is that 2 years after the release of that boss? Hey, they're speeding it up. They're 4 years faster on that fix than on the other one. Congratulations is in order. The following details have been changed for the Creatures weekly quests. Does anyone do these? Freezing energy, frozen weapons energy, burned energy, burning weapons energy. Okay. Notification text that appears when you don't meet the conditions for using a Luna Crystal have been changed as follows. To use a Luna Crystal, you need 2 or more Wonder Black and Luna Sweet rank pets that have not been equipped. Oh, I guess that'll be relevant if we do get vac pets in Reboot, right? Magnificent Soul items tooltips have been updated to include additional potential stats or set with the same rates. Sure, the name of Yggdrasil's blessing items that can be used on level 120 or higher equipment have been changed. I don't even know what any of this shit is. The spirit pen and the special pen description have been changed to be clear. For equipment, cannot have or reset potential. The bottom text has been changed to potential settings not allowed. Okay. For equipment items that cannot have or reset additional potential, the bottom text has been changed to additional potential setting and not allowed. Based. The following soul shards have been added as possible rewards from the soul disassembler. Yeah, this is definitely a non-reboot thing. I looked at this yesterday, I had no idea what a fucking soul disassembler is. But apparently you could throw souls in there and get like some random shards back. There's a very good chance, Bay Knife, that the Abzo and Arcane set effect change is going to be part of version 229. So like the next one, which will be in 2 weeks. You get it from Gachapon and regular servers. Gotcha. Okay, so like a whole bunch of souls here possible, and a whole bunch of percentages for how many shards you get. Then the types of buffs received through the giant pet skill have been changed. The giant pet skill. Is this like a new one that was added, or is this not a reboot only, or is this in the cash shop? The HP potion recovery rate plus 15%, MP potion recovery plus 15%, Dex plus 8, All Stat plus 5, and Magic Weapon and Magic Deck plus 5 buffs have been removed. The Speed 15 and Jump 15 buffs have been combined into one. Max HP MP plus 500 buff has been added. The new types of buff and the rates are as follows. You get like plus 10 weapon magic attack, plus 10. What the fuck? You throw 3 or 5 full souls in it and it gives you 1 randomized. Oh, 3 or 5 full souls? Can you throw like really bad ones in there and get a magnificent maybe? Because I guess after a Magnificent Soul event and you have a bunch of shitty ones, you can just throw them all in. What's Giant Pet? I don't know if it's a Giant Pet or just a Giant Pet skill. I don't know. I guess it's a skill that makes your pet go big, and then it gives you a random stat. I don't even know. Before July 2016, you could get accuracy plus 15 buffs from the Giant... This skill has existed for 5 years? Okay, I don't know shit about NX, I guess. In the V update, magic defense was removed. Weapon defense was changed to defense. Dex plus 8? Why only Dex? Okay. Thought the usage experience needed to be improved, given that there were multiple possible options with the same stats that only Dex was provided. Yeah. Which was not suitable for an item that should have been able to be used by various jobs. Exactly. That there are too many types of buffs that could be received. No wonder sometimes see some big ass pets in KMS regular server content. Yeah, I guess that's that. This is another whale thing to min-max on your damage, I guess. Multiple options with different values to keep only the ones with the highest value. In addition, all buff rates have been changed to be the same. Yeah. Okay, in Moonlight Dojo 1 of 80th floor, you can no longer create parties or invite parties. Same with Monster Park. Story. Oh, actually, he added a bunch of pictures compared to yesterday, so it's good that we're looking at it today. So in the storyline for Lara, Adele, Ark, and Ilium, so for all the Floras, Kaiser and Angelic Buster now have pictures, and they also change sometimes. Look at that. They've got different animations and everything. And like at least 20 new people now have a new avatar for Discord for the next week. Level up achievements have been changed so that they are no longer displayed in the pending achievements section. Thank you. Having an achievement being like, oh, you're already 274 out of 275. Just get the last level, forehead. Like, it's like, bruh, it takes a while to level, okay? Don't pressure me. There was an issue where level up achievements become harder to achieve as your level increases, so they would often be fixed at the top of the pending achievement section. Yeah. Oh, you're already 280. Just go to 300, forehead. It's like, dude, you know that achievement by itself is harder than getting all the other achievements at the same, like combined, right? We decided that this didn't match the purpose of the pending achievement section, which is supposed to show achievements that can be completed soon. So level up achievements have been changed so they are no longer displayed there. Nice. The cooking is about speed. Achievements description has been changed. At the point, sure. The seed in 24th floor has been changed so that after you enter the town you think is the answer, you can now check your answer once more. You can now check your answer once more. Does it mean you have to press an extra button, or Or typos, like I have many times, can be fixed first. In the seed 49th floor, the axe stump type monster silhouettes will no longer appear. Oh, but you can see the axe. The experience and drop rate reduction details have been slightly changed. The experience and drop rate reduction details from elite bosses' curses have been changed to be the same as the character death penalty. When elite boss curse is applied, the reduced experience rate will be reduced experience rate will be displayed as a percentage. When a character dies, if the death penalty and the elite boss curse are both active, only the one with the higher value will be applied. Oh, I thought you would be fucked. That would be the official patch notes. If you try to party, invite a user that is playing content that does not allow party play. A message that states they cannot be invited to a party will be displayed in Dojo, The Seed, and Monster Park. You can no longer get a cash up, Maple Auction, change channels, or Monster Life while crafting with professions. Nice. You can no longer enter Ursus on characters that are doing the lie detector test. Oh, was that a way to get out of it? People were just like queuing to Ursus to get out of the lie detector. I actually did it again. I did Hard Damien with full farming gear. 29 minutes. Why would you do this to yourself? Is your damage gear that bad, or is your farming gear that good that you don't notice the difference? What up, Joe? Can you get the link? Sure thing, dude. Bam, bam. When importing characters from a test server, their quick slots, macros, and hotkey settings will now be imported as well. That seems like a nice quality of life thing. It's KMST. KMST. Skill fixes. Okay, fix an issue where sometimes invincible belief did not activate instantly. Yes. Fixing in the following situation where monsters would reset the target they were aggro to. Using Venom Burst when monsters were aggro to dummy effect. Hitting monsters that had ignition applied with Cataclysm, Dragon Slave, and Phalanx. Oh. Dragon Slave? Okay, nice. Fix an issue where certain summon skills appeared awkwardly to other characters. Behold, okay, a bunch of skills. Penetrate. Nice. Fix an issue where Darkseid's cooldown would be increased even when hit by attacks that could not be avoided with Darkseid. Ice Lightning's Ice Age, where the frozen ground created by Ice Age would disappear awkwardly. Awkward. Fixing where the bishop used a resurrection on a party member that was hit by Demian's binding hand. The stun status would not be removed when they were revived. Interesting. When Phantom uses steal skills in capture mode will now exit. Fix an issue with Kaiser, where if they use Giga Slasher and Drago Slasher, the slow effects would stack multiple times. Oh, that's not supposed to happen? Rip. Angelic Buster, if they were using Bubble Star, the effect would appear awkwardly to other characters. Fixing where Angelic Buster, if they exploded energy orb while hanging on a rope, there would be an awkward action. A lot of awkward stuff going on. Zero's Limit Break will no longer activate Critical Bind. Which is probably good, because that's a bind activating a bind. It's just a little bit sus. Fixed an issue with Adele, where restore would not nearby enemies while using levitation. What? Would not hit nearby enemies, or I think hit, yeah. If an arc enters a map where Spectre mode cannot be used, it will automatically be removed from that mode. Nice. Fix an issue in Guardian Angel Slime where the background music would not play when entering the battle. Laser firing would sometimes be delayed or stopped. Oh, yes, the Gloom delayed laser. Oh, that was one of the harder parts of Chaos Gloom. That you just, you know, you're all ready for the laser and shit, and it just doesn't come. And then when all the other attacks start, then the laser suddenly comes out of nowhere. And F's you in the A. Fix the problem when entering certain boss monsters battles where the animation being played would be played from the middle. Fix an issue where if you use a skill that changes the monster's location, the location where the silhouette is outputted would not match. Fix an issue in the seed 4th floor where the wild cargoes on the left side had no sound effects. The humanity. Quest changes, I never read those. Not interested. Item changes, don't look interesting to me. Certain items would be dropped as tradable, but were still sold by certain NPCs as untradeable. Oh. Wow. The Blue Revenger. If I'm not mistaken, that's like a level 35 female thief overall that's got the booba in it, right? Is that a Blue Revenger? Like, who even gets these items? It's gotta be a different item. Maybe this is an Avenger? No. A Revenger? A Symmetry Horn? Purple Haze? Are these names of, like, weed strains? Blue Revenger, Plain, Purple Haze, a Symmetry Horn? These feel like, when I go to, like, the coffee shop in the Netherlands, these are, like, the brands that you can pick out when you're... Ja, 3 voorgedraaide Purple Haze krijg. It's an AB weapon? Okay. Pictures where in certain situations you could use the mysterious metal anvil to copy the premium PC. Okay, I'm not interested in any of this. Okay. Maps. Fixation in the seed, where Alicia's dialogue was awkward when the character fell. Awkward. And monster products. A rope has been added to the bottom of the map, so you can climb out of the pits of despair. Wait, you can't get stuck in the bottom of the map, right? Wouldn't you just always... Dude, everyone has upjumped these days, right? Right, Night Lords? Crazy Night Lord. Fix an issue in 1920 by 1212, 1920 by 1080 resolutions where certain map backgrounds and surname displayed black lines. Dude, black lines matter, though. Just kidding. You can't just get rid of them. I love Shadow Web sobs. Shadow Web is quite more useful now that it has no cooldown, though, right? UI changes. Don't really care all that much. Seems like just a whole bunch of weird glitch fixes, which there seem to be thousands of, huh? Because with all of these fixes, with every patch, there's still so much broken. League of Legends. Oh, Legend of Legends? 122 achievements. Where if the detailed completion conditions were achieved, the completion would not be processed. Yikes! Fixed an issue where certain pink coin purses 8 slot could not be used as material when crafting the pink coin purse 20 slots. Wait, you guys can craft those? Oh, and that's it. Okay. Oh, so it's mainly the guild skill changes, I guess. Few skill changes, few Oz fixes, minor ones. Some pictures, some non-reboot stuff, few skill adjustments. It's just mainly the skill point changes, and I guess the Tobin-haired warrior and everything. We'll see more about that next week when the patch actually hits, and we'll see more of the details of the events and all that stuff. And the damage skin. But of course, the real thing that we're looking forward to is the 23rd. To see that, the beautiful showcase. And to see all of the new shiny skill effects for all of the explorers. I'm guessing that most of them for like their main 2 or 3 attacks will have some cool new animations. It'll be really novel for like 2 or 3 days, and then we'll probably get used to it instantly, I think. Or we'll see someone else use a skill when we actually have skill effects on, which we will have once in a blue moon, and we'll be like, what the hell? I've never seen that skill before. Also, when are they going to change Korean in the game to a font that doesn't add like these weird lines that aren't even there? Like this line is not there. That line isn't there. That line isn't there. This line isn't there. That line, that should also not be connected. This line also shouldn't be there. When you're trying to read Korean, it's very confusing, okay? When they have got like sticks with lines going on both sides and you get confused. Not sure why they would grab a font that doesn't show the language properly, but okay. But yeah, so this is pretty minor, but I guess let me know what you think about the skill point changes. Think that's a positive thing? Do you think it, and more importantly, do you think it achieves what they want it to achieve, right? I think what it achieves, I mean, they say here to alleviate the competition between guilds. I think it increases the competition on the top end, but decreases on the lower end, which is probably what you want. You want the people who want to be competitive to have more to compete for, and you want the people who are not very competitive to not need to be as competitive, which I think this achieves. So I don't know if that's exactly what they said they want to achieve, but I think it's a good change. It's probably 1, 2, 3 small tab. I think so. Yeah, I think so as well. KMS doesn't update KMS stuff. I think GMS is forever fucked. True. Funny if Nightlord actually do kind of have an up jump, while Kaisers who have giant wings, might I remind you, do not. Yeah, I mean, you have a hook shot, which people think, oh, hook shot, you don't need any other vertical mobility. But what if there's no platform there? Like, there's nothing for you to hold on to. Then you can't really go anywhere. I mean, at least they could let Kaisers... Wait, can Kaisers up teleport without having a target to up teleport for? Like, without having a platform there? I guess I'll add this to the... I don't think so, right? No? Oh, well, that's... Well, that's a bummer. That's a big old bummer. All right, now we're going to work on that tier list a little bit. Yeah. And I'll add this to the memes. Let's get right into the memes. All right, I'm going to copy this up to here. Boom, boom. But I could do this off video. So yeah, thanks for watching, YouTube peoples, and let me know what you thought. Okay. Now, are you excited for the Destiny showcase? I know I am a little bit. I sounded very excited there, didn't I? Faked it. Fooled you. All right. See you in the next one. Bye.